We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
What if you knew the number of days you had left in your life?
I do know how many days left.
I mean the exact number.
I only have 19 days.
Not approximate.
Yep, 7 days.
Exact.
5 more days.
Let's say you knew.
This is it. Today, it's my final day on the planet.
Like Bob Fuller knew, your death date.
On May 10th, this year, 2019, at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, I will die.
So if you knew, how would you spend those remaining months, weeks, days, hours?
In a couple hours, I'm going to be dead tired. And no pun there, really. I will be dead tired. I love you, Jim.
Yeah.
We were with Bob in his last hours.
I love your cameraman, too.
Joseph Huerta and I.
Thank you all for being here.
We were with him in his final minutes of life. None of us could have predicted what would happen next. This.
I'm still here.
Bob being Bob. Even till the end. Bob Fuller reminding us, all of us in this room on that day, about those precious moments.
I mean, I got to say, you're looking great. You're sounding great.
I'm very photogenic.
We got to share with him.
I'm ready, Mr. DeMille. Oh.
There were so many. So many. Where do we begin? How about March 3rd, our first day with him?
Are you filming me?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
We had 68 days left with Bob Fuller.
Get me to the church on time.
He was like sunshine.
Oh, happy day.
Sunshine on a cloudy day.
Yeah.
If you knew Bob and you spent time with him in those last months, you knew he was in a lot of pain. It was the tongue cancer.
God damn it.
By the time he recorded this
hurt.
Bob had already made up his mind.
Sorry.
To end his life, end his pain. Bob Fuller knew it was his right, under Washington State's Death with Dignity law, to request lethal doses of medication. Terminally ill patients with less than 6 months to live have that right.
And look how skinny I am.
Bob had less than 6 months to live.
It's your choice.
It's Bob's choice.
So underneath your sweater?
It was also his choice to have us tell his story. I'd known Bob 10 years. Joseph Huerta knew him just 68 days, the number of days we were with him as we chronicled his last days of life.
You'll see as you walk with me here these next 2.5 months that I'm surrounded by love.
The things he did in his life.
Yeah.
He was an Air Force veteran, retired nurse, and over the years, he sponsored more than 100 people in Alcoholics Anonymous. Bob had been sober 35 years.
He was my sponsor, so that meant that he was, taking me through the steps in AA and becoming like a mentor.
The things Bob would say.
I don't know if you remember me. We used to sing in the choir.
Always full of surprises.
I flirted with you a little bit.
Huh?
I flirted with you.
You flirt with everybody.
May place the ring.
Like the time he told us his plan to marry his caregiver and roommate, Reese.
So we get married right here in the building. There's a lady here in the building who performs these things. So I'll just do that in the morning. Then we'll get down and have a banquet. Then I'll come upstairs and kill myself. How was the honeymoon, Bob? It was a killer. Sorry. I'm not being a proper 75-year-old man.
The things he taught us.
He is teaching us how to live. He's teaching us how to die. And he's doing it all together. It's beautiful.
How deeply he touched others.
If I had a fairy wand and could heal them all, I would do that, and then we wouldn't have to worry about May 10th. But I don't have a fairy wand.
Bob Fuller knew the number of days he had left to live. He knew when he would die and how, and ultimately how he wanted us to cover this moment of his life.
So how would you like us to cover you on May 10th?
On May 10th, I'd like you to be here filming the entire thing here in my bedroom as I'm giving my my medication, my formula, my bowl, and just as I'm about to have my last supper, my last meal, I'd like the cameras to pan from me to some angels that I have posted my pictures of angels around me, and then maybe move the camera out the window here. How's that sound?
How does it sound to you?
Sounds nice. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when.
John Sharify,
But I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
King 5 News.
Okay, I do fall in love with these dresses. I have more.
If I were to choose one word to describe this story, that word has to be joy.
I told you I had a lot.
Joy because of moments like this.
I have more over here.
That laugh.
Are you laughing at me?
The joy. The joy in making these dresses by hand. Right, Edna?
Well, my goal was always to make them cute.
The joy of talking about what you love. Go ahead.
So, do you want to know how I started making these dresses?
Yes.
That laugh again. The joy.
Because that's really kind of fun.
Your cue to start reading that poem with the title.
Joy, it flutters in your heart and gives you hope and cheer.
It keeps you going,
keeps you smiling, sings songs of love, not fear.
It's the smile plastered on your face, the one
that no one can erase.
Oh joy, you're truly more pure than snow.
When you read this poem for the first time,
Oh, it's amazing. I can't believe an 11-year-old wrote that. And I've handed that poem to people and they've cried.
Avery Berg wrote the poem. Like Edna mentioned, she was 11 at the time. Avery was at Seattle Children's Hospital at the time, stage 4 brain cancer.
I had a hard time finding the light.
Her mom, Christy, challenged her daughter to do the one thing she knew gave Avery joy. She said,
Write a poem. I know she loves writing, and so I told her it could be about absolutely anything. It could be how much she hates cancer. It could be about eggnogs.
Hello.
Welcome.
that poem, Joy,
Thank you.
is spreading joy 2 years later
Hi, Michelle. Nice to meet you.
because
When I made these dresses, I decided I'm going to have pockets because kids love pockets.
in the dress pockets you'll find Avery's poem.
These are for you.
Thank you so much.
Because Edna Bishop donates dresses, lots of them, to Mary's Place, a place for homeless mothers and their children. The girls get to pick.
This one?
No.
Okay. I hope you get a yes in here. This one?
Yes.
Oh, good.
That laugh again.
They're probably going to keep them on for like days. Well, we're not going to be able to get them out of them.
That's Bailey with her new dress.
Well, I guess it's Bailey's now.
Look at Michelle.
Can you read it?
Let's listen to her listen.
Joy. It flutters in your heart, and it gives you hope and cheer.
It keeps you going, keeps you smiling. It sings songs of love, not fear.
The author of Joy.
It's a smile plastered on your face, the one that no one can erase.
And your love will be all that we know.
Avery Berg is 13 years old now,
Good morning.
and she's cancer-free.
Hey, Avery, how you doing?
Hello, I'm good.
It's weird that you would have the happiest moment of your life be when your daughter just had a 10-hour brain surgery.
Yeah, I was so happy. I just remember that feeling of sheer joy.
Avery goes to the same West Seattle church as Edna.
Taking your poem to Mary's place. Oh my God, I wish you could have seen their faces, honey.
That's how Edna found out about Avery and the beautiful words we've been listening to.
Yeah, it brought a lot of emotions out of me, I guess. A joy that gives us courage and love.
That word again.
You're more beautiful than any dove. You help us more than you can know. Oh joy, you're truly more pure than snow.
John Sharify.
Pretty neat to see her words live beyond that moment in that hospital bed.
King 5 News.